2, Diaries of Smiles. I completely forgot about almost all of my ebooks that I recently got, and I didn't mention them in my previous January book haul, or this month's January book haul. This is a January book haul part 2. One of my favorite websites that I used to use all the time, you guys, that for some reason I forgot about, my best friend Dylan. Hey Jill. He reintroduced me to this website and now it's like an addiction, and now I have 5 ebook e-arcs. They haven't come out yet. NetGalley.com is an awesome website. You guys could use it too. You just sign up if you're like a book blogger, book tuber, bookstagrammer, or if you're just someone who like reviews on Goodreads or on like Amazon or something like that, you can use it. So it's awesome. So all these books you see here, they are on NetGalley still, I believe, because they don't come out until, I think the latest one doesn't come out until July. I do have 2 physical books though that I want to start off with before I get into like the ebooks. So the first, can you see me? First book I have here actually is one that I just recently got in the mail that I'm so excited about. Oh, the other thing too, a lot of the books that I have in this haul are adult books. I think it's like my first non-young adult book haul. 2017, try a new thing. First book here I actually received from Quarterly. Quarterly is a quarterly subscription box company. What's really cool about Quarterly is that they have 3 books in every one of their book boxes. There's a book by a certain author, which is like their book of the month, and then there's 2 other books chosen by that author, either inspired the author or just like books that the author likes. It's really cool and unique, and this book here is going to be in February's book box, and I'll include a link down below if you want to check out their website. But I got TheAnimators by Hale Whittaker. First of all, can we just admire the beauty of this cover, you guys? Like, adult novel, and it follows 2 best friends. So both of them are animators and do like graphic design, artwork, animated cartoons. They're like this dynamic duo. Now both of them are successful animators now, and they have their first feature animation film coming out. It's hugely successful, and they're about to go on tour to promote their new animated film. While they're on tour, one of them kind of starts to resent the other, and problems start to come up, and history starts to come up. Now this dynamic duo is having like serious problems. Sounds like a really interesting story, and I've never read a book from the perspective of people who are animators or work in like graphic design, so I think that is so unique and cool. Quarterly, they sent me a ton of like these temporary tattoos that I'm very tempted to just put all over my body, but I'm not because I'm an adult. The other book that I actually got, you guys remember I told you I'm probably gonna get more books after Christmas. This book I actually purchased on my birthday, and it is a book that I have been waiting for. It was already out, but I was just waiting to get it in stores. Hidden Bodies by Caroline Kepnes. Can you tell I got it from Target? Target and Walmart, man, I'm telling you, they always put their stickers on the cover. It's okay, it's okay. It's the 2nd book in Caroline Kepnes' You series. I talked about it in my favorite books of 2017 video if you want to check it out. Amazing psychological thriller. It's the 2nd book in that series, and I own it, and I'm so tempted to start reading it, but I'm literally reading like 6 books right now, and I can't add another onto it. Now, Naomi, I'm filming a video. I'll play with you after, okay? Okay, come on. I love how she has 2 bottles of juice. I'm back. My little sister wanted to say hi for a second. Now on to the ebooks. Now I have my little Kindle here. Fun fact, I lost my Kindle for like 4 months, and my little sister, who you just saw, found it. It was wedged behind that bookshelf. So I believe I have, actually I lied, I believe I have 4 ebooks here on my little Kindle. First book, you guys, if you guys remember me talking about this, I was so excited, and when this book came on NetGalley, I was dying. My friend Dylan, hi Dylan again, actually told me it was on NetGalley, and I was like, what? Flawed by Cecilia Ahern. Now her 2nd book, Perfect, comes out in April, I believe, and I just got an arc of it! So I'm so excited. If you guys didn't know, Flawed, the 1st book, is a dystopian book about the society in which everyone wants to be perfect, and if you're not perfect and make a mistake, you get branded as flawed and are discriminated against for the rest of your life. So yeah, it was like an amazing dystopian book, and so now I have the 2nd book, Perfect, and I think I'm gonna start it either tonight or tomorrow, or I might wait for the emoji-a-thon. So we'll see, but I'm so excited about it, and the cover, you guys, is gorgeous, okay? The 1st book like was all white, and now the 2nd book is like all red, and it just looks so good. And you know, like when a cover is just so good and you just want to read it more because the cover is just amazing. 2nd book I actually got because my friend Dylan, again, how many times I'm gonna say hi to you, but hi Dylan, he told me about this book, and he told me the synopsis of it, and I'm like, oh my god, like I need it right now. Final Girls by Riley Sager. Final Girls is about this girl. It follows like a main character. She went on a trip to a different country with 5 of her friends, and they were all killed, and she was like the only one who survived. I believe this story takes place a few years after this has happened, when she discovers that she's a part part of this sort of little group of girls who all had similar situations. There's 2 other girls in this group. They call them like the final girls group because both the other girls experienced similar things where they were like the only survivor of like a massacre. These final girls are kind of given the name final girls by the news, and so they know of each other, but they just never actually were like friends or anything like that until one of the final girls gets murdered. And now our main character is like freaking out, and her and the last final girl kind of have to figure out what's going on and what's happening, and it just sounds like an amazing murder mystery. Next book I got sounded amazing, and for like, I'm not gonna lie, the cover kind of drew me to this book first, but this book is Ida by Allison Evans. So this book sounds so interesting. So it follows, I believe this is a YA book, but it follows a girl and she has the ability to travel to parallel universes. She's kind of trying to like figure out where she belongs in life, but not just this life. Because she's able to travel to parallel universes, she can kind of see alternate realities for her life, and she's kind of always done this, and she's able to kind of make decisions this way because she can see what happens and then come back to like her reality and then like live out whichever reality ends up resulting in like the best result, which sounds kind of crazy. It's almost like seeing into the future, I guess you could say, until one day she's sitting on the train and she sees like this like shadowy kind of like translucent version of herself like sitting across from her. It brings up all these questions about like, hey, if I can travel to other parallel universes and like see myself, can those alternate versions of myself come into like my reality? And it sounds so crazy, and it's like a sci-fi kind of book, and it sounds amazing. And I believe this book comes out in June or July, so I'm so excited about it. The last book is actually a book that I already started, and I'm 34 pages in, and it's so good. Pale Bricks by K.L. Stein, I believe is the author's name. This book actually comes out this month, at the end of this month, and I'm so excited about it. And so Pale Bricks is kind of like a dystopian post-apocalyptic book. In the future, the earth has kind of been ravaged by like nuclear war, basically uninhabitable. And it sounds like I'm explaining like the plot to The 100, the TV series, but it's not. The only survivors are living in these camps, these protected camps, but they're less of camps and they almost feel like a prison. And so the people in these camps, they don't ask questions. All they know is that they're safe, and even though life may suck in these camps, at least they're alive. So our main character is the one that's kind of like questioning and is like, hey, the people that keep us in here, they're saying they're protecting us, but where are they going? Are they going to a different camp? Is this camp better than the one we're in, or is the earth even like still dangerous to live on? Anyways, those are all the books I got this month, and I'm so excited. This is like a part 2, so if you haven't seen my part 1, you can go and check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, keep reading. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!